All righty, week 9 of the Prep Sports Report, ready to go with some boys high school basketball. Final weekend of the regular season. We'll look back. Crown Point and Lowell, a big rivalry game. When you were coaching, did you ever think there was a good loss?
Never.
Really?
I know.
Okay.
I really did.
All right.
I was not a good loser, I'll tell you that.
Okay. Grant Galen knocking down the 3.
You know, this is a big game for Crown Point and Lowell. You know, Lowell stepping up and playing a Duneland Conference team and played them very well. Lowell has some really good wins this season, but I'll tell you, Crown Point is starting a roll, and this is where it started.
They've needed to, big time. That was Nick Mantis. There's Sasha, pounded it in the lane for 2.
This is Mantis again.
Oh, a nice move, nice slashing move. Dominic Tonic has come up here late.
Yes, he has. He's really stepped up and played very well for Crown Point.
You know, and sometimes it's the role players, Wayne, that make the big plays in the postseason. Brandon Corey for 3.
The Coreys have really stepped up for Lowell. Nice pass.
Nice screen roll.
Nice
Got to guard Andrew Keneally. They did not. He laid in 2. Lowell, beautiful down the lane is Brandon Corey for 2. Uh-oh. Nick Mantis trying to get on the PSR highlight reel.
Here it is, boom! Yeah.
Nice dish.
Nice job,
dish.
Nick.
Threw it up there on the glass and just let him go get it. Oh, was that the Euro step?
I don't know.
John Corey to the glass? John, were you getting out of line there? Oh, man, corner 3 for Monix. I think that was the Euro step.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
And Lowell losing to Crown Point,
right,
68-61. And the reason I say good loss, Crown Point really needed to start getting momentum because they haven't been playing as well. Lowell's played well pretty much all season, only had a couple of tough games. And Lowell had a matchup earlier with Lake Central this week, so I didn't know if Lowell maybe needed to get more focused in, and maybe that loss to Crown Point was going to help them.
Well, certainly losses will help kids focus, that's for sure. It'll help them next practice focus.
Yeah.
But, you know, I thought that they played well against Crown Point, and Crown Point just a better team than that night.
Yeah. All right, let's check out some more boys basketball. Final regular season game, Morton and Portage. The Crown Point sectional, all wacky. This was the final game of the regular season at Portage, Wayne, and we'll see if the Tribe can get something done. They're matched up with Valpo. There's some social media rumors out there that Portage may be without some significant players tomorrow night.
You know, that's such a terrible thing. Here it is, sectional. You got 2 games where you could, you know, maybe win a sectional and you lose players if they are going to lose players.
Nice drive to the goal. Wayne, Morton's been a team that's kind of been under the radar but played pretty well this year.
I'll tell you, their matchup with Lowell, they just lost by 2 or 3, I think, to
they were
Lowell
down 21-6 in that game, and I think lost by 2.
Right.
How about their chances in the sectional?
Well, again, Lowell had better be focused to come out and play these guys and not look ahead to an possibly Chicago championship. And that's what makes sectional so great. I mean, you know, Morton could, you know, probably get into the sectional if they have a good game.
I think you're right. I think Lowell can't look ahead.
No.
Nice drive here and a pitch for a 3-pointer. The Governors, again, could be a dark horse with Lowell tomorrow night in the sectional, and we'll see if Portage might be undermanned against Valpo.
I'll tell you, you know, one of the things I never liked about our Calumet sectional was to play Carl Treikoff when he had an average team and you came in a favorite, because he would just coach the heck out of those kids.
Yeah.
And it was a tough game. And I really think, again, Lowell has had a great season. Hopefully they understand that if they lose to Morton, it's over.
Right.
So they better be prepared. Morton could do it.
Yeah. I got to agree with you there. Okay. Sectional action Tuesday night. Let's go to Crown Point. It was Chesterton and Hobart, the Trojans, another one of those dark horses that could pull the upset. They looked in good form on Wednesday night.
They really did. And they're very, very young. I'm not even sure they have a junior or senior that has significant playing time for them. They're a very good team.
Here's Chesterton. Jack Mullen for 3. Hobart got behind big early, and Chesterton really put it on them early on.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Chesterton just has too much. I mean, Reese.
Weber here. They've got some nice role players knocking some shots down from the outside wing.
Yagelski is another one for them that is playing very well.
Jacob Weber, Jordan Chantos here for Hobart for 3. And Rice Lewis is starting to get some help, surrounding himself where he doesn't have to do everything.
Weber
and I think that's big.
That's right. Hobart's coming. They've got some players. Chesterton just has this young man.
Yeah. Rice, I think, has an injury on the face. Had to go with the mask.
That's right. The Darth Vader mask. That's right.
Just as long
I have one of those at home.
Just as long as he didn't touch the hair.
Right.
All right? Got to wear the mask. I can see that. Just don't touch the hair. All right? Because, he is Samson. Here's the 3 ball. Knocking it in. So Chesterton, Crown Point in the same spot that Lowell is.
Yes. Right.
You're on your home floor. Can't look ahead. Right?
Right.
Don't be thinking Valpo. Don't be thinking trophy. Don't be thinking sectional championship. You got a really good Chesterton team there on Friday night.
All Clint Swan has to do is say, remember, Chesterton beat Valpo to keep Valpo from winning the Doolin. That's all you have to remember.
And Avery Beeks, we didn't see him in the highlights there, but he's starting to light it up.
Oh, yeah. He won one game that went social.
Yeah. He's been on ESPN.
That's right.
I know he had another good game the other night. So, all right, how about the big one this week over at Crown Point?
Wow.
Valpo and Maryville. And folks shocked across the state
I was
by this
shocked.
outcome. Not me. I mean, we know how good Valpo is.
Yes, we do.
And we know how good Valpo was last year.
You know, when I saw them early in the last month or so, Valpo had a big lead at Maryville.
Can't give up those shots.
And Maryville came back. Not this time.
Can't give up open threes to Helm. Valpo can't get behind him. They can make free throws. Connor 10-0 for 2. Maryville got behind. There's Mr. Walls doesn't shoot all the time.
But he hits them.
I've seen Maryville with too many open shots, and that's why they got behind early in this game. Then they came with the press, and it might have been too little too late.
Yeah, I think Valpo just got their composure back. Helm had 26 in this game. Right here, look at this one. Boom. So he's really stepped up.
Drive down the lane, nice move, layup.
Stevens is really the real deal, I'll tell you.
Yes, he is. Trace Ramsey for 2.
He's back and playing much better. He was injured for a couple of games.
Yeah, I don't think he played against Crown Point.
Right.
And here, another nice drive.
Kelly.
Yeah. Bazaki down the baseline. Here's Helm in the open floor. Nice dish. Evan Walls for 2. DJ Wilkins going between the legs. Fade away. Knocks it down. But Valpo held on and got the victory over the Pirates to knock off the number 2 team in the state, Wayne. A big surprise to some, but obviously we know Valpo could beat Maryville any given night.
Right.
And obviously Maryville could beat Valpo any given night.
Right.
They're that close. And their first game this season was very close.
Yes.
So big win for Valpo. Let's check out the second game, CP and MC in boys basketball. Crown Point had a lead in this game, but then Michigan City kept it close there for a while.
Yes, they did.
Robert Howard for 2. Here's Grant Galen down the lane. You gotta love to see. You gotta love to see the home team wearing the road uniforms.
Yeah.
In the sectional.
Michigan City beat Crown Point last couple of weeks. And,
Right. Oh, nice runner by Hemphill. Got to cover that guy.
Yes, definitely.
Big advantage from a shooting aspect. Crown Point getting to play at home. Obviously more comfortable shooting the ball in their own
Oh
gym.
yeah.
Dominic Jones for 2. Whoa!
There's one down.
Dante Combs from
Yeah.
deep.
He had a really nice game for Michigan City.
Keneally off the baseline. He'll be big.
Big.
If they get
big.
if they match up with Valpo
Right.
in a rematch.
There's Combs again.
Combs for 2 more. Michigan City made a run, but Crown Point pushed the lead back out. Geronde Boyd for 3.
That's where seniors step up, boy. Bone in from the corner. Nice ball movement on that one for Michigan for Crown Point.
And the Bulldogs beat Michigan City. They match up with Chesterton tomorrow night in the semis. We'll have Wayne's picks coming up with some excellent matchups. Obviously, folks thought Valpo winning was a surprise. I really thought River Forest beating Boone Grove on their home floor was a
Big surprise. That was a big surprise. I think that, but you had said, that River Forest had played Boone
Very
Grove
close.
very close.
Yeah, Coach Millenkoff, formerly of Whiting, kudos to their team with a huge win over Boone Grove on the Wolves' home floor. All right, we're going to meet another one of those Northwest Indiana gymnasts, another Crown Point Lady Bulldog, Lainey Kowalczyk. Let's get a little up close and personal with her on the Prep Sports Report.
Lainey is light on her feet, but yet strong. But I love Lainey on bars. And the reason why I love when Lainey competes on bars is because every skill she does, prior to the skill, she hits a handstand position, which means vertical up and down. She casts up, her hands are on the bar, and her body is straight up and down, and then she goes into the next skill from that. That is not normal. You don't usually see that in high school. You're lucky if you see one handstand in the routine. Lainey is actually hitting the handstand position like 6 different times in her bar routine. So, and the way she does it, you could just see her muscling it up and just how effortless. Everything looks really easy because of her strength. Lainey, what I've noticed is she's really quiet, but she is always usually very smiling, happy. She likes what I say. She giggles at what I say, which is good. That's all good because we're building a personal relationship with each other. And what I think she likes the best, I don't know, I can't speak for her, but I'm thinking that what she likes is all the other girls and the different levels of gymnastics that they're in. Because in high school, is you could have some very low-level gymnasts along with some very high-level gymnasts on the same team because the JV and the varsity work out together. I think she really has enjoyed the younger kids because they really look up to her, and that, and then she's taken that leadership role to help them too.
This was a sectional championship for Valparaiso, and that was a 113.95. Again, now is the highest one in the state, just like last week. My surprise was that Chesterton edged out Crown Point.
Yeah.
And Crown Point has done very, very well this season. And I think
a big performance for Chesterton.
when you have Lainey and you have Heather Best on Crown Point, I was thinking that they would really step up here, but Chesterton as a group came together. Jordan Bush came in 4th all around.
I think Heather Osorio, we're going to see the all-around standings. Heather Osorio of Maryville, I think, set a school record on the bars, I believe,
Yes.
for the Lady Pirates. There you see the
All around.
standings.
And one thing we point out to here, Joe, is Kylie Maxwell from Morgan Township. You know, she was able to participate. She's an independent. She was able to participate in the sectional. And last year she went downstate and did very well.
She did.
And now, you know, she came in as an individual, second in the all-around. That's fantastic.
Yeah, she had a tremendous state meet. I'm not recalling. I thought for a minute she might have won one of the events.
Probably the vault, I think.
Yeah.
Because she won the vault in sectional with a 9.8.
Right. I think she did win a state championship in the vault last year. And obviously she's going to be somebody that is going to be downstate again and vying for an all-around state title.
You know what's so great about this as an independent? You know, you're by yourself. There's nobody else to work with as far as at your school. And yet all the girls from the other teams always cheer her on and support her.
Well, that's good.
And it's just a wonderful thing for them.
That's good. All right. Regionals coming up this Saturday, right?
Right.
Valpo, again, the favorite, winning by over a point over Chesterton. And then we get two to the state finals.
Right. So that's second and third place this week.
Or did
really
they
important.
change that to 3?
You know, that's a good question. I thought they may have
They
changed
may
that
have
to 3.
changed that
Yes,
to
that's
3
right.
because
That's right.
Northwest Indiana, we're the area that has more than 2 teams that should be qualifying
Oh, definitely.
for a state title.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Time now, I believe, for our top 10. No, not that fast.
Oh, okay.
Time for the boys' top 10 poll. Yeah. Pigs.
Yeah. All right, we've got Noel moving into the top 10. 21st Century.
Hey,
number
kudos
9.
to
right
Whiting,
there.
though.
Oh, yeah.
Last night. Whiting gave Noel all they wanted.
All they wanted. You're right. That's a big rivalry, too.
Well, that's the big game coming up Friday, Noel and Bowman.
Yep. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
As you look at the top 10 with Bowman, East Chicago, Maryville, Crown Point, and Valpo, if both make it to the finals, that's going to be the game Saturday. You've got Lowell, and then the number 1 team in the top 10 this week is Griffith.
Maryville 22-2 and already on the sidelines. That is rough.
That's rough. That is.
All right, little 5. Rensselaer, Wayne, with a big win earlier this week in the sectional.
Big win for Rensselaer. They have Andrean this week, and
kudos to Covenant Christian.
yes,
Their first ever sectional win. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Kudos
First
to them.
ever
That's fantastic.
sectional win for them. All right.
And Twin Lakes in the
Twin
Little
Lakes is
5.
pretty good.
That's right.
Yes.
They certainly are.
Marquette survived Winnemac, I think.
South Central's in it still?
South Central Washington or South Morgan Township and Washington Township is going to be a great game.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh,
South
yes.
Central had a big win earlier.
Yes, they did.
All right, there's our little 5 and boys poll. Now we're going to go to players of the week.
Yep.
Still wanting to get to that hat, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, I guess Damian Jefferson. What
Oh,
the heck?
yeah, 25 against Munster. I think he answered that question, will Munster win the sectional?
Well, yeah, he's had a good week.
Helm with 26 against Valpo.
It's not over yet, though, for
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
They got to,
They have
We'll
to
see.
beat West Side, and then they have to beat Lowell. Jonathan Corey from
Steve Helm
Lowell.
stepped up big, definitely. Jonathan Corey from Lowell.
And Deshaun Martin from Westville. He could have been an unknown, but we've had other unknowns. So he had 27 against
Deshaun
lacrosse.
Martin was, I believe this is the young man that got cut from Michigan City's team.
I
and
think you're right.
Was mad, was not mad, but was sort of happy he couldn't play ball anymore. And,
Right.
Somebody, I think a member of the coaching staff in Westville played a pickup game with him this summer and said, hey, you could always come play for us.
That's right.
Yes. So we moved.
He did.
The
Unknown player.
rest is history.
We've got Caleb Carnes. He had a double-double against Winnemac for Marquette. Javon Riley from Lighthouse. Lighthouse had a nice win.
Yes, they did.
They had 22 over Gavitt. Deontay Mitchell from Westside, 17 versus Highland. And on Highland side, Joshua Gunnarsson from Highland had 19 versus Westside.
There was a lot of other
Highland is
candidates.
the one that has, freshmen and sophomores play.
right.
Yeah.
There was a lot of other guys, unknown players,
Oh, yeah.
that had some nice games this
Oh,
week
definitely.
in the sectional.
Definitely.
But those were definitely 4 names. Not
My
household
paper only
names.
had room
Well,
for something.
those are 4 names that are definitely not household names, and they're famous now. Congratulations to them on being unknown players of the week. All right, now it is time for what is it time? There we go.
Waynesboro, right? I was 20-6 on the weekend. Not bad, but you were again 1-0.
1-0, undefeated,
think-
check mark. I had Westside beating Highland.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
All right.
All right, in Class 4A sectional, first off, I think the big game is going to be if Lowell gets in and if East Chicago wins, that's going to be a huge game because Lowell defeated East Chicago at Lowell. Now the game is at East Chicago.
Right.
And I think that East Chicago may have not a lot more talent, but a lot of revenge.
I'm going to step out here.
You're taking Lowell?
I'm going to take Lowell.
All right.
Just because I think they've played a great schedule. They're battle-tested.
They have. Joe Delgado has...
my guy, Joe Delgado, even though it's been a tough year for his Boilermakers in the Big Ten, none of those Purdue folks thought that IU would be having a Big Ten championship.
Yes, they did. All right, we're going
solo
for
Big Ten championship.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Crown Point. If Valpo and Crown Point has a tough test here against Chesterton.
Yes, they do.
But if they, match up in that final game, I really like Valparaiso. I think that the matchup here is just excellent. You got shooting guards on both teams. You've got pretty good benches on both teams. You got good quarterbacks on both teams. I think the key may be Tenthove inside for Valparaiso.
It might be because Crown Point, when they got Keneally on the floor, maybe they're a little better offensively.
Yes.
But maybe they give up a little on defense.
That's a situation. Now, you're not going to give Crown Point another pep talk because the last time they won, remember?
I think Coach Swan has done that.
Yeah.
I think, when you throw the ball away and then you have a seat on the bench for a while, I think the message gets across, right?
I agree. And
now they seem to be peaking at the right time.
Yes. So you're going to pick them in the upset?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I like Valpo.
All
I
right.
think it's going to be a great game.
right.
I'm shocked you took Valpo. I liked Valpo. But that's another game that can go either way, obviously.
Yeah. I like Griffith in the 3A sectional at the Civic Center. And I think that really that's their sectional to lose.
The Griffith Invitational.
They should win that, yes. They should.
All right.
At the Rensselaer. Yep. Andrean, I think, can get into the final game, beating Rensselaer. I like Twin Lakes, though. I think that they're playing very, very well right now.
Kudos to River.
Kudos to River Forest. Unbelievable. The big game is the second game on Friday night, and that is Bowman and Knoll. And I really think with, the mid-season trade for Bowman. I think
nice acquisition.
Yes.
If you can get it.
Yes, they gave up 14 draft choices. But I
want
think
to clarify one thing. Bowman is a public school. It's not a private school.
Yes, it is.
Some folks love
charter.
Some folks love to call it a private school. They love to lump it in there with Andrean and Knoll. It's not. It is a public charter. Thank you.
But I think that Bowman is going to beat River Forest in the final. And at Knox, I think that Marquette right now is very, very strong. I think that they will take that one.
I just want to remind folks, don't forget Morgan Township beat Bowman in the sectional a few years ago.
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's not unprecedented.
That's right.
Happen. Knox struggled the other night.
Yes, they did.
At home.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
In the 1A at Morgan, I think this Westville and 21st Century is going to be a good game. I think in the second one, Washington and Morgan, you know.
It's going to be an excellent game.
Yep, and I think that 21st will take that.
All right, I like that pick. All right, we will see you next Thursday night for another edition of the Prep Sports Report. Good night.